Welcome, Banshi. So, okay, students, welcome back. So, after a long time, we are meeting again. So, because of some health issue, I was not able to conduct your sessions. Okay, so before starting, I would like to go back to what we have done yet. And this is our laboratory session. So, we have to talk about laboratory part. And in the laboratory part, we have done two experiments. First experiment was about the DNA extraction, and second experiment was the quantification of the DNA. Okay, so now before moving to the third one, I want to ask if you have any that you have done, written that things, or uploaded on the MS Team, or still working.
Sir, your voice is breaking. You're not audible.
I'm asking about our previous experiment. Is everything fine with you? I'm asking about the first and second laboratory experiment that we have done.
Sir, so you gave the assignment for the first experiment, which was isolation of DNA. That we've submitted, but for the second one, there was no experiment folder. I mean, assignment folder.
Okay, so I will create it now. Not an issue. Okay, so only two students have done that.
What, sir?
Only two students have done that. Only Manaswini and Tanvi, these two have done. So what about the rest?
Sir, we have done. Sir, we have
Sir,
done.
we have done.
Then after doing what you did, have you uploaded or not? Tridev? Tridev Sahiba? Tridev Sahiba?
Yes, sir.
So why you uploaded your lab file late?
Sir, I
Yes,
thought
sir.
the due date is the next day. That's why I uploaded it a day later.
Hmm?
I just forgot the due date. That's why it was a.
So that's why you have to. I am already mentioned you that if you are being late, then simply you have to. You are going to lose your marks.
I'm sorry, sir.
And uh, Atoiba, Atoiva,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
what happened with you? Why did you upload it?
Sir, I forgot. I will upload it today.
It's on you. You will be marked 0.
So,
And
so
next is Nandini. Nandini.
Sahiba this side. So actually, I was out of station. I was on my way. As soon as I reached my home, I did the experiment and I uploaded the next day.
No, these are not excuses. I have given you ample of time. More
No,
than
so
15
I
days. You
I
are not.
uploaded it the next day itself.
Yeah, they got next date means you are late.
Yes, sir.
You uploaded next date means you are late.
Yes, sir. I
And Nandini. 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 Is Nandini here? Nandini.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Why didn't upload it yet?
So,
Hmm?
so your voice is breaking at my end.
I'm asking why you didn't upload it.
Sir, I'll upload it by tonight.
Okay, students. So now I am giving you the marks. So as I mentioned you that this uploading, working on time is giving you 2 marks. Those who have didn't uploaded, they will be marked as 0. And those who have uploaded on time, they will be given the 2 marks. And those who have uploaded late, they will be given 1 mark. Late means only 1 day late. Okay. So just check on. I'm returning you your assignments with your marks and verify it. Okay, students, check your marks. I hope you all are will be happy after seeing your marks. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so and except I think 2 students, rest all will be happy. Okay, so now with your any issue in 2 experiment, I can we can go with the what Manaswini have done. So none of you have done your assignment part in performing your. Okay, so I'm playing Manaswini video. What Manaswini have uploaded. Just a moment. So I'm sharing you my screen. Okay, so now I'm playing. Is it visible to you all? Is it visible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now I'm playing it. Manaswini, very nicely done. So I will tell you some more that you can improvise it. So that will give you some better observation next time. So now I'm playing the next one, that is of Tanvi. So is it visible? Tanvi's one is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then compare the concentric tissue with the that is and then instantaneously through the gap that means your gap is again exactly. And if that the 620 happens to be my binding region, which I want to bind to, then if there is a gap, then if there is one plus, it will be and then you have to assemble the forward sequence and the okay, you also very nicely done, Tanvi. Okay, so few things that I would like to mention you. That will improve your results also. I think all of you got the point that I mentioned you while I'm explaining you the experiment. So the first thing, then when you shave your cauliflower bud, so in that case what you can do, you can with your spoon you can squeeze that also, means whatever that you are spark that you are having scabs, so that you can squeeze with your spoon also, so that will also disrupt your tissue a bit better. So that you do. And one thing, both of in the last step, both of you have used a gel type of your that sanitizer that you used. It will be better if you use that liquid one, not the gel one, because in case of liquid one you can measure the volume that you added. That looks you added bit lesser the volume. Okay, and those gels are there. These gels also contain glycerol in that. So that glycerol is there, so that will also make your suspense solution bit thicker. So you can do one thing, instead of using those gel type sanitizer, you can use those liquid one, because liquid one is having only your solution, sorry, only a liquid one, so that will dissolve bit easily and it will precipitate out your DNA bit better way. And one more thing, that the volume you must consider how much you should add. So most of your sanitizers, they are, I think, of around 70%. So in that case, and our aim is to make final is going to be around 50 to 60%, or say 7%. So the sanitizer that you should use, it must be of around 80% ethanol one, or a more isopropyl one. So that is going to be there in those liquid type sanitizers rather than your gel based sanitizers. Okay, and volume, as I mentioned, if it is of absolute one, then you need equal volume in case of IPA and double volume in case of ethanol. So if your sanitizer is of IPA, then you have to add equal volume. So like the drop wise that you are adding, and after seeing how much volume you add, it looks like that it is not even it is not in equal. I hope that your sanitizer is going to be IPA based, so that's why you added the equal volume. So even if you are using IPA based sanitizer, in those case also check the concentration of your sanitizer also. So in that case, you have to add a volume, so that the final concentration after dilution, it is going to be around 50% or so on. Okay, in case of IPA. So you have to add your volume accordingly. Okay, so these are a few things. Otherwise, both of you, Manishwini and Tanvi, both of you performed experiment very well, and I hope you understand the basic principle of this extraction of your DNA. Okay, so if any one of you would like to ask a thing, please let me know. Yes, Aishi.
Sir, I actually mailed you my video of DNA extraction.
Just a moment. You mailed me. When you mailed me?
Sir, around 14 August.
Yes, I got. Okay, so Aishi, you send me a link, Google Drive link. I don't have access. You have to provide me access for that. Aishi, I requested you the access. Please send provide me the access so that I can access your Google Drive. Yes. They kind of put things in structure. So I can answer. Or you can do, Aishi, you can do one thing. You can share your desktop, play your video, and share your desktop. Aishi,
Yes, sir.
play your video and share your desktop. Aishi, are you sharing?
Yes, sir. I'm uploading.
She played at your desktop itself. Aishi, Aishi,
Sir, is my screen visible?
yes, your screen is visible to me. Yes, please play. Your voice is not coming. Are you speaking in this video?
Yes, sir.
Your voice is not coming.
Sir, is it audible now?
Okay, you can give the commentary behind if your voice is not coming to us. Is a voice is not coming to me, or everyone is not able to listen it?
No, sir, it's not audible to us.
Sir, I have also uploaded it in Teams channel.
Yes, now it came. Ayushi voice is not there in this video. Yes, voice coming to all? Is now voice coming to all?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
fiber-like structure is for DNA. So I try to take it out with the help of wooden stick. So as you can see, the fiber-like structure at the tip of the wooden stick. Here I got my DNA extract from banana. This is my DNA. Thank you for watching my video.
Very nicely done, Ayushi. So she is done a bit different way. So two one used color and she used a banana mesh for extracting DNA. As I mentioned, liquid one. So she used the liquid one. So liquid one is going to give you better results as compared to the gel one. Okay, so this is a bit demonstration of the experiment that you can have just a glimpse of experiment at your home. And I hope that from 7th of September, your universities are opening for students. And if you people are coming to the campus, then we can have some more experiment in the lab also. Okay, so now a few more minutes are there in this session, and in the next session we move to our next experiment, that is designing of vector or the construction of vector or DNA vector. So we will talk about that in our next session. So before closing this session, I would like to ask you, is any query do you have? Any questions?
So when do we have to
Is
submit
everything?
the second experiment?
Second experiment you have to submit by tomorrow.
Okay, so will you create
Okay.
an assignment folder?
Yeah, just now I'm creating an assignment for
Okay.
that. Just wait for a moment. I will do that just now. Okay, so tomorrow is 26th. Okay. This is also 2 marks. Okay, students, now I think assignment will be visible to you. You can see it. So by tomorrow 12, you can upload it. And this time be with time. Don't get delayed. So getting delayed means you are going to lose your marks. Simple. And these marks, what I've given you now, this consider these are your final marks for your internal assessment, and also for your end term assessment as a part of your lab record. Okay. So these marks are going to contribute to you twice. First at the time of your midterm, and also at the time of your end term. And these are your final marks. So don't think that and at end semester I'm going to change. If you will be regular when you are uploading your assignments, you are going to get regular marks. Simple. No efforts you have to do, just you have to write and upload it. Okay, and don't think that you can upload anything, any PDF file you will upload, I will consider it. I am going to see each and every document. Okay, and if I found that anyone have done such type of thing, that just empty PDF file or some other PDF they are uploading, I will deduct their marks. Not only just deduct their mark, also will give penalty to them. This some like one you have uploaded right, that will also be deducted. Okay, so be sure that whatever you're uploading, upload a right thing. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So now you don't have any queries, so we can continue with the just before moving to the next session. So this is a practical that I'm going to talk about. This is a construction of DNA vector. So this is also part of your theory. So some way it's overlapping, because thing is that when we are talking about our recombinant DNA technology, in recombinant DNA technology, how to recombine? That is the main issue. What you are going to do with the after recombining? So first job of recombining is that getting a vector to whom you can upload, who is going to carry. As the name vector is there, so vector simply means vehicle. Okay. So as I mentioned that you are having you are having bicycle, you are having car, scooter, and Activa, whatever, train, flight, everything like they are the carriers. So they are vehicles. So they carries you. And here we are talking about DNA vector. So it means it is going to carry DNA. So this is a simple thing. So now what characteristics they must have? So like when you talk about your carrier, so what type of characteristics your carrier is going to have? Like if you talk about your metro is your vehicle. What type of characteristics metro is going to have? Yes, Manaswini, can you tell me what characteristics your metro, your car, your cycle they are going to have, and how the metro
So it
or
should
how the
be
car is better than the bicycle, or how the yes.
Sir, so if we're talking about, transporting a particular substance, then if it's a large substance, then a car is safer because it's more secure and it's easier to transport through a car. Whereas I'm just using your analogy. Whereas, with the bicycle, there is a chance that there might be some kind of damage to the substance. So for all of them, they're just transport vehicles kind of things that can bring a substance from one place to another.
Yes, this is what I said is accurate. So think that as we mentioned at the first property that I mentioned that car, and when you start with the bicycle, so the bicycle, if you move from bicycle to motorcycle, what thing changes? The amount of the carriage that you can carry to change is going to change. On bicycle, only you can carry a small load because you have to pull it. Or on the motorbike, you have the energy to pull it. So more load you can put on the bike. Second thing, your speed is also being increased. Bicycle is going to run at the max 20 km per hour, wherever in case of bicycle, motorbike, or you can go up to 120 km per hour. Similarly, now you move from the bicycle, motorbike to your car. Again, you are increasing your load. Okay, so then you can carry again high speed. Further increase, cars can go up to 200 km per hour. So depending on the, if you go to the metro, you can further carry a large amount of load. This is the characteristics of one. That a better carrier means a large load it can carry. Simply means it can carry a large load. Load means load is determined by you. Like if you want to carry a small load, then you may go with the bike or maybe the bicycle. In normal case, you can say the rickshaw. Then you can go for the auto rickshaw, so on, or you can get a car, depending on what your visibility is. So similar type of thing is there in case of your carrier also, your DNA vector also. They are going to carry substance. So the first property should be there. They can carry a large substance. Large means whatever you want, whatever you want, take it to carry. One. Second thing in the car is that can you use your car just once or many times? Yes, you can use your car once or many times.
Many times.
So simple way you can say that the car is sustainable, or you may say that it is self-sustainable. So here is a bit different type of things. Once you're using car, you're offloading your substance also. Uploading and offloading. Once you offload, then you can reuse it. But it's still uploaded, then you can't use it for the another time. Okay. So, but in case of your vehicle, that one property is there, the self-sustainability that we are mentioning. It means they do not liquid. That's the one thing you can say. So self-sustainability, I think, is a second property. And the third thing is you can see once you have uploaded your substances. जैसा कि in cargo there are three types of the cargo. One is like your tractor you are saying. So in tractor when you are putting some substance, you can see that you have kept some substance. Alright. In your cars, your glasses are should be kept transparent, so that from outside you can see that somebody is sitting inside. You will be challaned if your glasses are going to be dark or black. If they are dark or black, it means police can't see what is happening inside your car. So this is again characteristic of vector that it must be visible what it carrying. This is again the property that we are talking about in DNA vector also we are carrying it. That it all should, whatever it carry, you can see it. Third property, as you mentioned, that in case of when you're talking about the load, first we talk about one load, amount of the load. Now we can say the number of loads, like in metro. At a time, in metro, you can around 500 or 600 people can sit. So the number of seats where people can sit large in case of metro, where in case of your bike or bicycle, just two people can sit at a time. Maximum. So this is again a characteristics of your DNA vector that it must have multiple seats. Okay. So in detail, now we are going to talk about this DNA vector. So this just I give you a bit comparison of two your normal uh, uh, and to a vehicle that we are talking about in case of D. So what they are small replicating molecules that are called DNA vector. So what first property is small replicating. So the first property they must have is the replicating, self-replicating. So it means they can make copy of self, not just when you produce one, it is just that it. Nowadays in paper, your cell is going to degrade it. So they must have ability to self-replicate. Okay, the most commonly used vectors are your plasmids. So plasmids, you all know that they are the circular extra chromosomal DNA that we call the plasmid, and these plasmids are present in your bacteria. Since I think you have also mentioned that bacteria have plasmids, and that these plasmids are playing a role in the your transformation that you might have studied about in your DNA biology classes also. The discovery of DNA is genetic material came from the pneumonia, the Staphylococcus pneumoniae, having the two types of strain, rough strain or smooth strain, and these types of proteins that are occurring because of a plasmid that they are carrying. So this is the same plasmid that you are referring. So these plasmids they can serve you as a job of DNA vector. How they can serve a job? That it means they are self-replicating. You don't need any additional effort. You need, once they are getting within the cell, they are going to self-replicate. Okay. And one more property that they are not the essential component of the cell. Plasmids are not a part of the cellular genome. They are not a part of it. If you are disturbing them, it is not going to harm your cell. That is also another property of your DNA vector.
So your voice is breaking.
Any change in them, they are not going to do any harm. Voice is breaking. So at what point my voice got broken?
The
कहाँ तक
last one.
सुनाई दिया? Yes, Yuvraj?
It's spoken since last 1 minute.
युवराज भाई थोड़ा तेज बोलो यार तुम भी, मन मत बोलो.
The last 1 minute I can't hear anything. It was all broken.
So as I was mentioning that this is another property that is self-sustained. They are not the part of main genome of your cell. Okay, and what property they have? But they carry genes. Genes means they carry characteristics. And what characteristics they can? As I mentioned, they can carry the gene. So gene simply means they carry. They are going to provide some property to your cell. So that property are definitely going to be beneficial property to the cell, like drug resistance, mating ability, toxin production. So these are the property that your plasmids are going to have. So these plasmids that I mentioned, the property they have, they can serve you the job for a carrier. Means you can transfer your substance to these vector. So once they are transferred, so after transferring to these vectors, if you are transferring the substance, transferring your gene, transferring your DNA to the cell, then they have the self-sustainability. They can sustain themselves. First, they can carry, and after the carrying, they can sustain themselves. So this is the thing that we're talking about. So it is not just the plasmid. They are serving you as a vector. They are serving you as a carrier. Other than plasmid, also we are having more things. More vectors. So as virus, you all know that virus also has the property of self sustainability. Means once you got infected with the virus, it keep on multiplying. It keep on multiplying. So until unless it is not killing you, it will keep on multiplying. So self-sustainability is there. Viruses also carry the genes. They have the ability to make a new virus particles. That's why they are also can act as a vectors. So next is the plasmid. So the now what they are going to have, they are going to have the property of both plasmid and viruses. So property of the virus is that they can only infect their host. So like if you're talking about the bacteriophages, they can infect only their specific host. They won't infect some other host, and they are going to kill the cells also after time. But if you don't want that property, so you can combine the property of virus and combine the property of your plasmid. To them we call the plasmids. And another type of the carrier that you can say the artificial chromosomes. So chromosomes are, you all know that they are the part of genome. So they have a self-replicating property. When the DNA, when your cell move to the next cycle, they replicate, they form a copy of it and moves to the next cell. And as the name chromosome is there, they are going to be very big in size, so they can carry a large amount of your DNA. So this is the thing, this is the 4 different class of your vectors are there. So now I am ending this current session, and we will join back after 5 minutes and we will continue with the vector and how we can construct the vector, what type of the property we need into the vector, then how we are going to add or delete these properties to construct a vector, or depending on what type of thing we need. Okay, so we'll join back after 5 minutes. So have a little bit water and then we join back.
Okay, sir.